Okay, the final video in the series about piano technique and scales, dealing with the left hand of B major still. Now this video is about building speed. So assuming you've got all the other things sorted out, the hand shape, the relaxation, the power, the agility, then you're able to start to build speed. Make sure that your hand shape always stays intact, that you are always relaxed. Okay, so we're gonna, remember we had those clusters of that. So we had those, so now we're going to just split them like this. Feel, going down to up, and then and when you release, you should be traveling in the direction that the scale is going in. It's no good to release and go straight up because you'd be stopping yourself. You want to release and go in the direction so your thumb is ready. One more time. To the thumb, to the thumb, to the 4, to the 3, to the 4, to the 3. Okay, now we're going to, instead of having, we're going to combine with great power. So we have listening carefully for evenness. And then we're going to go da 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 da. Now the trickiest spot to get fast is as you're putting that second finger over there. Now what you need to be aware of is that if the finger stiffens up in any way, you're very likely to miss the note. So you need to consciously, as you're coming here, consciously relax the second finger before it strikes. Curve it and relax it. So. Practice that, and then when that's comfortable, then you combine 2 octaves of it, so. And then relaxing on the D sharp every time. Then you just put the whole scale together. So that's my favourite method of speeding up scales, but there certainly are other methods. You can build up on the metronome, of course. You can practice in rhythms, dotted rhythms, so like making sure to maintain relaxation. Then in 3s. Then in 4s. Then in octaves maybe. Other things that you can do are to stop at certain points. So like define every thumb. Stopping every thumb is quite a good thing because you can check that your thumb is not playing flat and is not tensed up in any way. So feel the relaxation and maybe just flop around a couple of times and then flop, 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 flop. And then flop, 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 flop. Flop, 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 flop. Flop, 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 flop. Okay, so I hope that this has helped you a lot with technique for scales. And at the end of the day, what you really need is to have that solid technique and to listen. So you need to listen well. Is good. Is not. So something's gone wrong. So when you play a scale and you hear that stuff is going wrong, don't just say, oh, that's okay. Go back, do it again. Thanks for watching these videos. Bye-bye.